Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to explain how to get into a telehealth visit or a Zoom visit or a virtual visit. There's going to be some different names, but really what we need to do is see how to download and get into the visit with the provider. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that you have the Zoom app on your phone, your tablet, or your laptop. What's best to go with is going to be a phone. We've had the least problems with the phone. There seems to be more success. So if you have a smartphone that you can download Zoom onto, that's by far the preferred. Tablet would be the next, and then laptops do work if needed. We just ran into problems with pop-up blockers, the webcam not connecting to Zoom, so it works but not preferred. So first thing you need to do is get into your phone. And what you're going to want to do is, if you have an iPhone, get into your App Store, Samsung, get into the Google Play Store, and what you're going to search for is Zoom Cloud Meetings. So I'm going to do that now, and it actually just comes up. So Zoom Cloud Meeting, I click on it, and it's going to come up, and actually the first one's Google Duo, which you do not want. So you want to look for what's called Zoom Cloud Meetings. It's a black or a blue background with a white camera, and you're going to click download. So you're going to click it, and it's going to spin, and it's starting to download. So it has a square that you can pause it with if you want, but you don't want to do that. Just let it run its course and just let it download. Depending on your connection, it may take a little bit longer than if you have slow connection or really fast connection. So it usually goes pretty fast though. It is a free download. It doesn't cost money, and with this you actually don't even have to get an account. So there's no signing up, spending money on this. It's a free app that you can download. Alright, so when it's done downloading, you'll see that it's going to say open instead of the download. So I'm going to click open just to make sure I can kind of see what it's going to be. And as you can see here, this is the main menu. I don't need to sign up or sign in or anything. This is good. If you get here, that means it's a good sign. You got it downloaded on your phone. So once you do this, you're going to receive a link or an email from your clinic. So I'm going to show you how that looks. So there's two different options. If you have your email on your phone, you can just go ahead and go into that. So that's what I did there. I clicked on my email on my phone, and I look for email from Forest Park Family Medicine. I'm going to click on it, and it's going to have the link here. And the nice thing is I can just click this link, and it's going to launch right into the meeting, okay? And this is giving me an option. It's saying please enter your name, so you can change the name to be whatever you want. Your first and last name would be preferred. That way the provider knows who's in. And it says Zoom would like to access the camera, and you want to allow that, otherwise you're not going to have that video connection and be able to see your provider. Okay, and the next thing is saying join with video. I'm going to do that. And Zoom would like to access the microphone. I'm going to say okay. And most of these are for the first time setup. It's not going to ask you this every single time. So the first time you do this, there's going to be more questions. But the second, third, and fourth time, it's going to be a lot quicker. Zoom would like to send you notifications. I click allow just in case the provider pops in and I'm not looking. It's going to send me what I need. And then the last step is going to be call using internet audio. I'm clicking that. And now I'm in. So two of the couple problems that happen often is these buttons here are clicked, and what these do is it's either going to mute you so the provider can't hear you, or it's going to turn off for the video so the doctor can't see you. So I'm going to make sure that neither of those are red. If they're red, that means they're turned off and they can't see or hear you. But let's say you're at home and you need to mute your mic quick because someone's yelling in the background or the dog's barking. You can just go ahead and click this mute button. Or if you need to stop the video for whatever reason, just go ahead and click that. When the doctor comes in, their face will appear, and then you can start your visit. So let's say you don't have email on your phone. What you'll need to do is you'll still want to get into your email, because that's where the link is going to come, and there's going to be 9 numbers on the end of the link, and those 9 numbers are going to be your meeting ID number. So right here I can see it's 986-050-942. So I'm going to write that down, remember it, and I'm going to go back into the Zoom app, because this is if you do not have Zoom on your email on your phone and you just can get it through your computer, your desktop. Okay, so you're going to get that from your email. you're going to launch the Zoom app, and what you're going to do is you're going to click Join a Meeting. And then you're going to enter in that number and just click Join, and it will launch in the exact same way as if you click the link. So you need to write down that 9-digit number, remember it, enter that meeting ID number in, click Join, and it will be the exact same thing. So a few things to remember. If this is your first visit, don't test it out for the first time 5 or 10 minutes before the visit. The day before, a couple hours before, launch your Zoom app, make sure you're comfortable with it, and make sure you can connect. That way you're not late for your visit, and we can actually have that visit occur. So the day before, a couple hours before, test out your Zoom app, make sure it works. Even you can test it with a friend or test it and just start a meeting and make sure you understand all the ins and outs of the microphone and the video. And then also, if you get on at your scheduled time and the doctor's not there, go ahead and wait. It's just like any other appointment. The doctor may be running behind. They may be coming out of the room with another patient. So if they don't show up right at the time, don't think it's not working. The doctor may just be late by a few minutes, and give them time. If there's any questions, go ahead and call your normal clinic number and someone can help you. So one important thing to remember is this is off the internet or off of an LTE network or data. So if you're in a spot that has maybe 3G and it's not up to 4G or LTE yet, it may not work. So we want to make sure that if you're not on an internet connection at home or on someone's Wi-Fi, that you have good connection. And if you are also on Wi-Fi, you want to make sure that connection's strong. So that goes back to testing it maybe the day before or a couple hours before to make sure that whatever network you're on can support the Zoom app and the video is clear and it's not choppy and breaking up. That way you can have a good successful visit with your doctor that can hear you, and you guys can have that conversation just like you're face-to-face. Okay, so next we'll show you a clip of a test virtual visit I had earlier today with Dr. Bear, so that way you can see and know what to expect when you go on Zoom and have your virtual telehealth visit. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you and I can see you. We are doing telehealth.
All right.
So thanks for going through some of the temporary hassles to get logged in. I want to reassure you that now that you've got the app downloaded on your smartphone, you've got yourself a user ID and a password. It should get easier each time now.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, and that should be everything you need to have a successful Zoom visit. Again, remember it's Zoom, virtual, telehealth. You'll hear a bunch of different ways to describe it throughout the nation. So just know that it's face-to-face on your phone is the number one option. Tablet would be number two, and if you need to use a laptop, you can, but again, that's not preferred. So just thank you for using this technology to help us be able to reach our patients where they are and be more convenient for you.